Tito Mecardo, big fight coming up against Jason Velez. Big step-up fight. Talk a little bit about the preparation going into this fight.
This fight's been a little bit different on sparring. We've been getting a lot better sparring partners because we know Jason Velez got a lot of experience. So as far as that, this part has been one of my best training camps so far with the experience I've got in sparring and the stuff that we've been practicing to utilize on Jason Velez. So far the match's been great.
Now this fight is for the NABA silver title at 140 pounds. Talk about fighting for your first belt.
Man, it means a lot to me. I'm excited, to be honest. I think that fight, getting that strap is going to put a lot of people on notice, with the big dogs, with the, Gervonta's. It's going to put me in that category with them.
Now, all your fights have been in the States as opposed to some of these guys who built up the records in Mexico. Talk a little bit about, building up your brand in SoCal and what that means to you to fight in the States.
I mean, it means a lot to me, man, especially be able to fight right here in SoCal. Right here, my next fight's going to be in Ontario where a lot of my people's going to be at. So just to get that support, not only just build a fan base, but to get that support every fight, knowing that, I have my people there and I got to perform and do extra, it means a lot to me. And I'm always, I think that motivates me a lot. But, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Now you're 7-0, 7 knockouts. I mean, your power is immense. Talk about, that aspect of your attributes, your toolbox.
It was just, I guess it was something my dad probably passed down to me. A lot of fighters, they don't have power in this era of boxing, and I think that's what boxing is missing right now. A fighter that's explosive, that's exciting, but knows how to box. It doesn't put people to sleep, and I think that's something that I got. I got something that's gonna entertain everybody, whether it's with my ring walks or my knockouts.
Now you had close to 300 amateur fights. Talk a little bit about your stellar amateur career and how it transitioned to the pros.
Man, it's actually a big component of why I'm being so successful right now. I think a lot of people now, they take that for granted. They go 10, 15 amateur fights and they go to Mexico, build a record up and come over here and they notice that's a big difference. With all that experience I've got, I've seen a lot of different looks, I've seen a lot of different styles, and I'm able to adapt real quickly in the ring. Now,
you said your dad's your trainer. Talk a little bit about that relationship with you and your pops.
Man, it's easy in the ring. Whenever he tells me something, it kind of already, just clicks for me right away. And even when I'm doing something in the ring and I don't have time to get to the corner, obviously I'm in the ring, I kind of figure what he's gonna say and I kind of just make those adjustments on my own. It's like his voice is already in my head.
Now we're in this gym. It's got an old school feel. Talk about when you first started boxing, how you came up, and where you're at right now.
Yeah, so I started boxing at the age of 4. Initially, it was because of my father. He started training my uncle, and I kind of just, got intrigued by it at a young age, which is, kind of rare. A lot of fighters, they usually have the stories of their father bringing them into it. But I kind of threw myself into it, and I fell in love with it ever since, man. And we're doing big things right now, 7 knockouts.
Okay, this Saturday's the big fight. What can the fans expect from you in this fight?
Man, expect another, explosive night. I'm going to go in there with a lot of speed, a lot of power, but a lot of boxing abilities. A lot of fighters don't have all 3 of those. And I'm going to just go out there and then show the world why Tito Mecardo is a force to be reckoned with.
Last question. If there's one name right now that you would want to fight, who's that guy?
Ooh, you got to give me Shakur Stevenson. I want him right now.
Why is that?
I mean, he claims he's the best fighter. He also down-talks a lot of good fighters. Like, say he'll beat up Canelo. You say he'll beat up a lot of these top fighters. And I want to show him that why he's not what he says he is.
Thank you, Tito.